Everybody, it's Norma, and I am doing another review for you today. And actually, I'm reviewing two candles today. This is Kringle candle, apple pie, and vanilla cone. And the reason that I'm reviewing the two of these together instead of each separately is because, in my opinion, these two candles were meant to be together. Now, I purchased both of these candles earlier this summer, and I believe it was when they were having a special promo where if you spent a certain amount of money, you got a free candle, and the free candle was vanilla cone. And at the time, I remember I already had one in my cart, and then it was like, wow, I'm getting vanilla cone for free. That will free up a candle for me to try something else. So I ended up taking the one that I already had in my cart out and got something else. And I'm kind of wishing I hadn't done that because I really love the scent vanilla cone, and they are now sold out online in the large jars. So you're going to have to wait until after the holiday season for it to come back in stock. Although you still can get it in other forms. So I guess I'll start with vanilla cone first. And the scent notes read homemade waffle cone, vanilla, powdered sugar, caramel, and butter. And basically this smells exactly like the picture. It smells like vanilla ice cream in a waffle cone. I can't describe it to you any better than that. That is exactly what it smells like. As far as the performance on this has been pretty good. I'm getting near the end of the candle. As you can see, there is some wax discoloration, but that didn't happen until maybe around here. For the most part, it stayed fairly clear. And I do have this going on in a hurricane, so the discoloration doesn't really bother me that much. However, if you're somebody who just wants the candle out for display and looks, because I mean the labels, the Kringle candle labels are simply gorgeous. It's almost a shame to hide them in a hurricane. But just keep in mind that there is some discoloration there. I think they are working on experimenting with some different wicks to see if they can resolve that problem. It's just unfortunate consequence of the white wax. I mean, you guys know I love my white wax candles, and it just unfortunately just happens a lot. But burn clean and even. It's 2-wick paraffin wax. The throw on this has been pretty darn good for a vanilla candle. I love my vanilla scents, and it can be really hard though to get a good throw from a vanilla candle. And to me, this one is probably right up there with one of the best vanillas I've ever tried. It has a medium throw in a regular size bedroom. I would almost rate it on the strong side. It's performed very well for me. Now, if you had a larger room, it might get lost. You might want to have at least 2 of them going, or maybe a candle and a melt going, if you have a larger room. But for the bedroom that I had it in, that room was the perfect size for this scent. I could definitely smell it. And in the same room, I actually had going the apple pie. And the notes on this are apple, cinnamon, honey, clove, butter, baked vanilla, and brown sugar. Now, I'm not quite sure what kind of apple this is. To me, it doesn't smell like a Macintosh or a Granny Smith apple. Those have a really distinct scent. It's the same apple if you've tried any of their other candles, like their apple cider donut, their apple chutney. It's the same apple scent. I definitely pick up the clove, a little bit of the honey, butter, yeah. It doesn't really smell like an apple pie to me. It says baked, but I don't really pick up a crust note. It does smell more like baked apples. And I think it's the brown sugar. My only complaint on this candle is, it has the honey and the brown sugar. I would like it to be a little bit sweeter and have a little bit more of the bakery note, which is why it pairs so well with vanilla cone, because vanilla cone has the sweetness and it has the bakery that I think the apple pie is lacking a little bit. So to me, the two candles are just meant to be burnt together. It's just, apple pie a la mode. Together, the scent was amazing. And together in that room, it just filled the room with deliciousness. And depending on where I had it, I have a very, very large computer desk that has two shelves, one on the right, one on the left. Whatever candle's on the left-hand side, there's a window there and an air vent. That candle is always the best performing candle in my house. That spot is like the magic throwing spot. So I would alternate vanilla cone and apple pie back and forth. And if I had vanilla cone there, I got more of the vanilla cone. If I put the apple pie there, I picked up more of the apple scent. So it would be kind of just my preference that day. What do I want to smell? Do I want to smell vanilla cone or do I want to smell apple pie? Great scent combination. Performance on this on this one, pretty much the same. As you can see, the apple pie did not discolor quite as much as the vanilla cone. It's for a white candle, that's about as good as it gets. It stayed pretty clear. I had no soot issues. This is scorch marks from my lighter, but as you can see, both of them have a clean burn all the way around. No issues with that. So I really enjoyed these candles, and during the recent promotion that they had on my Facebook group, I liked them enough to order backups. So I already got my order, so I have them. Apple pie and vanilla cone, I believe, are both sold out online in the large jars. And according to the company, right now they're focusing on their holiday scents, so they won't be putting these back in production until after the holiday season. But if you want to try the scents, you can try a wax melt, a daylight, or one of the smaller sizes. But anyway, there you have it. That is my review on apple pie and vanilla cone. If you guys like this video, please comment, like, and subscribe below, and have a blessed day.